Alrighty. It's been a week. How's everybody doing today? Hope you are finding your weekend pleasant. Hopefully the weather is nice where you are and you aren't being asked to spend a weekend day doing something you don't want to do. Yeah, so today we're going to fire up X4 and we're going to spend a little time just focusing on logistics. We've got a rather gigantic logistics operation going on and we need to clean it up because it's just a mess. It's all over the place. The shipyards don't have enough parts, and we can do better. We can do better. So, that's what we're gonna focus on today. But yeah. Anyway, I'm North American Slacker. I occasionally stream X4 when I find the time, and glad if you're here with me, glad you are, and let's get into this. All right. Yeah, so loan up Slacker Space Discount Emporium. This is a game that we've got well over 500 hours in, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. I'll put the joysticks on, but maybe I didn't need them today. Loading. We are in the 8.0 beta, so we do have some diplomatic missions going on. Let's figure out where I am. Oh, I'm here. Well, okay. You guys are keeping the home front. Home. Yaki raiding party patrolling my space. And we have this up here. Where's the Earl King? Let's find the Earl King. We're just gonna teleport to that.
Entering system. Path to profit.
Alright. Here we go. Alright. Okay, so let's just give the Earl King, I don't know, some order all the way down here. Okay, that's right. Okay. But last time I was checking out the new Void of Opportunity. And the last test that I did was this guy right here. Let's pull him up. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these off the table. Set them down on the floor because I think a lot of what we're gonna do today is really just staring at the map. For that, I think we don't actually need the joysticks right now. Maybe we'll do it later. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, so what we were doing was we were looking at this Magpie Sentinel. And what we had done, got this shipyard here. We got a lot of people just milling around, not doing anything. Bunch of people just sitting around, what have you. Now, I'm still trying to figure out what is better for us. Is it to have a bunch of ships or is it Alright, so, nope, not you. Okay, so you are my repeat order guy. And you, what I want to do is I actually want to make you I'm going to have you trade, no. Sorry. You trade for commander. Actually, no, I'm just going to take you. And we're going to uncheck everything. Weapon components. Okay, let's see how long it takes for you to find weapon components. There are weapon components. Can only look 2 jumps away, so that will.
Awaiting orders.
I have no idea who you are or what you want. You are buying ice, and then what are you doing? Oh, you're taking it to the trade station. Okay. We have ore collectors, cargo drones. All right. I'm thinking maybe I have one dedicated to each one of these components and then a bunch of generals. That way there's always one person who is just focusing on the one ware at all times, right? We have no weapon components there. Do you have any weapon components there? You have no weapon components there. About over here. Any weapon components over here? No, we are out of weapon components. That explains why. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's map out our trade station along the ring. So we have this trade station here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps from Pontifex's claim. Okay, so these are within the 5 range, and we've got 5-star manager and 5-star manager. Wow. Oh no, wait, that's how. There we go. That's what we like. You are also 5-star. Okay. Then we're here at Pontifex's claim. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 would be Profit Center Alpha. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be Trinity Sanctum. I think that's why Bright Promise is splitting the difference, but I'm trying to remember why I built this one. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm eventually gonna, that's why I wanted to play for Scale Pig Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is 5. As soon as this guy's manager is a 5-star manager. Okay. So we've also got 1, 2, got 1, 2, 3 jumps to the headquarters, where everyone is literally just sitting around. Okay. I don't want to do. No. All right, we're gonna try this. We're gonna do, this is a grand exchange. Grand exchange 3. Advanced composites. Okay, there we go. So here we go. We're gonna do it for all of them. I'm gonna make you the gonna do. And exchange 3, trader, advanced. This one. Antimatter converter. And antimatter converter. And exchange 3, trader. I'm gonna need to write things down because I'm forgetting them. That's never fun. You ever deal with short-term memory blip? With that all the time. Alrighty. What were we doing? Antimatter. Antimatter converters. There we go. Now, advanced composites. You're gonna sell the antimatter converters because that just happens to be the one you were on. All right, what do we got? Computronic substrate. Computronic substrate. There we go. At least now I know who they are and what they're doing. That's fine. All right, our drone components. Drone components. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be the day. Make you the energy cell. A trader. Because at least now, it's composites. Antimatter converters, computronic substrate. There. Try again. Drone components? Are you getting drone components? No. Get drone components. Energy cells? Alright, let's see what you do. Where are you? Oh! Standing inside a guy. That's never fun. Alright, there you are. Alright. Huh. Interesting. You have a little asterisk there. Is that because you are... Exchange 3 shipyard. Oh, doesn't actually need energy cells right now, so it's probably fine. Okay. Alright, here are the engine parts. Oh, go to Grand Exchange 3, trader for our engine parts. This one, wow, a lot of antimatter converters. Field coils. You know, let's just shorten this to just T. Yeah, that's a little bit more space efficient. Let's do that. Computronic substrate.
Hello there.
Hello.
Why, hello. Because we can do T for trader, M for miner. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to try for a while is to give the station manager a set of traders that are dedicated to a specific part, and then a bunch that are for just general all parts. Yeah. All right. All right, let's keep going. All right. We just did fuel coils, so what's the next thing? We have food rations. This is the Grand Exchange 3 trader. Food rations. Perfect. And then you're going to be the hull parts. What are you doing now? Energy cells. Okay. Well, you know. Because what we'll do is, with one trader just dedicated to that, they may sit around for a while, but then they'll also be ready to quickly react if we suddenly run out. So Grand Exchange 3 trader for full parts. All right, medical supplies it is. Medical supplies. All right. No trade in allowed sectors. Do I have a sector block on you still? I was testing that earlier. I don't. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Really what I need is this guy. One, two, three. Yeah, you need to go up one more. Piloting. No. Agent action successful. Your agent has successfully triggered a diplomatic event. Review the diplomatic event to set an agent focus and influence the event's result to your benefit. Okay. One Nevidium jewel. Focus on escalations. Focus on status quo. Alright. So I need some Nevidium jewelry, apparently. I have 2 hours. Okay. So they are enemies, and we want focus on cooperation. Level of influence. I don't. Your level of influence is low to medium. All right. What does it take to make some Nevidium jewelry?
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Hopefully I have everything I need. Luxury items. Nevidium jewelry. I need bandonite crystal. Hey buddy, you got any bandonite crystal?
Can I help? Here you go.
No. I think bandonite crystal's the easiest one to find, so let's I don't know. Alright, we're gonna take the Velvet Thunder. See you, dude.
Entering system. Memory.
Can I help?
Yeah, no, I want you to...
Gladius.
Alright, we want to undock. Pretty cool. Alright, now where are we? Memory of Prophet. We are in Memory of Prophet. Interesting. The map is bouncing around. Alright, so... I don't know. Let's just go over here.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Ooh, Terran engine sounds have changed a little bit. Is this only ice? Oh, we got it work too. Alright.
Scan mode activated. Autopilot disengaged.
Alright, we're looking for crystals. This is an ice field. I don't know if ice tends to have crystals. Let's see. Looking around, looking around. All right. Nothing over here. Let's try over here.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
Did I see you blink?
Autopilot engaged.
Kind of like the sound of the engine spin up. I should be able to find some banditite crystal pretty fast. Is this our only other place? Hey. This is actually a really good Here we go.
Autopilot disengaged.
Just looking around. Need to find a crystal. Watch, it's gonna take me forever to find this crystal. There we go. That look. I think I saw it. Or maybe not. Oops, did not mean to do that. Yeah, I used to do crystal mining for hours. You'd just be able to float around one of these asteroid fields and just we're just
Engine stopped.
stop here. And I spy with my little eye little blinkers. Yep, there we are.
Primary weapon group 1 selected.
Yep, that's fine, but that's my crystal.
Engine stopped.
All right.
Container magnet activated.
Ah, it's melanin
Magnet
crystal.
deactivated.
It's not the right one. Oh, there's another one. Right on that big blue guy right there.
Engine stopped. Engine stopped. Container magnet activated.
Believe.
Container
Yes, that's
magnet
Benedict.
deactivated. Engine stopped.
All right. I'm back around again.
Steering mode activated. Steering mode deactivated. Asteroid.
There we go. All right. There we go.
Container magnet activated.
All right.
Container magnet deactivated.
I'm gonna teleport there. You just go park there. Where are you going? Don't go to the OG Hyperion. There you go. Alrighty. Now if I go to the Trader's Corner. And I make Nevidium jewelry. Okay. Now can I... Okay, so I think I need to go get another agent. That's what I need to do. Let's go see... I know Dal called me a little while ago saying he had an idea, so let's go see. Oh, that's personal office. I want science office. Science office. Way to agent. Find Sansini. Alright, where are you? You are there. Okay, great. Dock and wait. And then I'm gonna teleport. Alright. Alright, cool.
Entering
You will get me
system.
there.
Argon
I'm
Prime.
going to get back to doing this for a moment. Interesting. So nobody. You need to be better at your job.
Entering
close are you to
system.
skilling up?
Second contact.
Oh, you're close. You're close. You're close. You're close. Maybe I won't have to go find something for you. All right. Where were we? Medical supplies was the last one, so we'll do metallic microlattice.
Entering system. The void.
All right. This is the Grand Exchange 3 trader for metallic microlattice. Interesting. It put medical supplies alphabetically. Huh. I do find that interesting.
Entering system. Frontier edge.
You are going and getting medical supplies. All right. I find that interesting, but I'm not gonna spend a lot of time worrying about it.
Entering system. Ore belt.
Grand Exchange 3 trader for I probably spelled missile. M-I-S-S-I-L-E. I spelled it right. Cool. Interesting. They're out of order. Very interesting. Alright. Not missile components.
Entering system. Adventurer's promise.
What? Well, that's. Oh, here. But for whatever reason, every time I want to center on me, it centers on the middle of the map. Well, that's just gonna be annoying. Let's we'll get these scanning arrays going.
Entering system. Atreus clouds.
And exchange 3 triggers scanning arrays. And because you have those, you're just gonna trade. Oh, transfer wares. Wait, what? Okay, why is this medical supply one keep just... things are very weird. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try good old troubleshooting tip. We're gonna...
Game saved.
Alright. Yep, we saved. Exit to desktop. And we'll restart it. Anyway. A lot of fun. I don't know why that was turned off. Oh, that's because I turned it off in another scene. That would do it. That would do it. All right. We're gonna play. And maybe the map won't be as confused. All right. It's synchronizing to the cloud, so it's going to take a second. But anyway. Oh, wow, we are still synchronizing. Okay. Oh. Yes, we have a few minutes. Oh, wait, what? That's interesting. Huh. Nope, I don't want to do that. Don't know. I'm unskilled at this, I guess. All right, let's try this again, and let's hope that we're not. Dealing with a crazy, Yep, there we go. Okay. Ooh. I need a high level of influence right now. All right, step one. Yes, so if we move the map over here, we come back. All right, perfect. That's at least fixed. We're gonna get our agent.
Entering system. Kingdom End.
Okay. Oh, so you can go cultivate some influence. Low to medium. Improve relation low. Improve relations. I need influence. Improves relation. Active map. Active map. Diplomatic discount. No. Influence, medium to high. Alright. So you get to go here. And let's just send you the Zyarth Patriarchy. Oh, and that's gonna take an hour. See, for some reason, and I don't know why,
Kingdom End. 1.
but in my game right now, the Antigone and the Argon are enemies with each other. They don't trade with each other. And I'm not quite sure why, because I've never done the Terran storyline to actually do this. They have no friends. They have allies. They have friends Boron. The Argon don't have friends. Oh, that's because I haven't actually completed any of the Boron storyline. Thank you very much. You're doing fine on inventory, right? Yeah, you're fine.
Experimental shuttle.
Alright, we're gonna go get an agent. In the bar, apparently. Sansa me. Alright. Yes, hello. I do not believe that we've had the pleasure of meeting yet. I'm gonna hire you for 30,000. And then I need to give you a ship. Let's get him a good ship. Build a ship.
Make sure you install the engine mod on the ship that you intend to race with.
I don't need to build a new ship. I've got so many that are just like sitting around not doing anything. You've got nothing going on right now. Have you dock and wait?
Hello there.
Hello.
There is no prestige for the Velvet Thunder. You're a novice and unskilled. You're at least a novice. And rank is an asset. Recruit. Okay. He's becoming good. I'll have you go cultivate some influence. Okay. Now I think I can give you that ship. Perfect. There's no prestige whatsoever. But okay. I'm gonna have you go cultivate influence. And I'm just gonna have you cultivate it here with the Talati Company. Agent action. I have 2 hours for that to finish. So hopefully. Alright, so now Dal. Question, do you have more agents for us?
Entering system. Memory of profit.
Nice laboratory. Way to agent. Perfect. Sorry, everyone's maintaining low profile. I don't have any new leads yet. Okay, so we don't get to do a lot of agents all the time. All right. Back to what we were doing. All right. Earl King. I don't know. Just protect that until further notice. Are you serious? There's no hull parts? Where are you? Behavior inspection mode. Okay. So you can travel there. You can travel there. And you can travel there. Why aren't you... There's no hull parts there anymore. Wow. Okay, we're finally cleaning out all of these build storages. And there's none there. And none there. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Not the best, but we will figure that out. If we can get you ordered right. Grand Exchange 3, Trader. There we go. I have it. All right. Not scanning arrays. Let's do this. Build components. Grand Exchange 3, Trader, Shield.
Have you ever taken a closer look?
Nope, I haven't. Quite a look, isn't it? All right. All right, shield components are done. All right. Grand Exchange 3, Trader 4. Looking carbide. All right, we be doing. Hey, everyone gets up a grade. You can get to 3 now. All right, so you're gonna be smart ships. Grand Exchange 3, Trader for smart ships. May have to you automatically. I think this is a. Okay, it eventually gets there. All right. I think you probably have to go through a full. Attempt. But now advanced composites. 1, 2, 3, and you should have advanced composites here in quite a bit. And there should be advanced composites there. And there should be advanced composites there. So we have some stuff you guys can now gain access to. 1, 2, 3. Not much here. Nope. Alright. It's smart chips. Let's see, we're going to remove the assignment. And then we're going to trade for commander again. Okay, if I do that, I have to reset them all up again. That's do not like. Not like, do not like, do not like. But this should kick you in gear. Yay, you finally got 3 stars. Good, this should start all parts. Maybe if I...
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Ren?
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a oh, but you did that. Okay. So, where are we right now? So at 3 jumps, you should be within range. Oh, you are in range of here now too. With that new void of opportunity now, you are. Because this is 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps. All right, where's Mr. Hullparts? All right, let's keep moving. All right, turret components. Grand Exchange 3, Trader, and we're gonna go. This guy will be weapon components. Exchange 3, Trader, weapon components. Now you're picking up medical supplies. You're picking up. All right. Yes, we have a lot of build storages around the universe where I've just kind of got parts from old factories, old stations.
Permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
You know, I've just kind of left messes all over the place. But we are starting to clear them out, which is good. Okay. And then you're going to be general. Grain exchange. Oops. Grain exchange 3, trader, general. And I'm just gonna that. Hey, zero sum outcomes. How you doing this today? Let's get these guys renamed. Hope your weekend's going good for you. We are what? I'm doing good. My wife and I had our monthly go out, get lunch, get a massage date today, so that was kind of nice. And then we're just kind of chilling in the house. Been rainy off and on, so you know. Figured now was the right time to try to see if I could get the logistics around this shipyard working slightly better. I've got way too many people that are just sort of sitting here not doing anything, but I think that's a function of the fact that my manager's only 3. Do I have any higher? Good question. Do I have any? 1-star management is all I've got. I don't have any of those. Not good. But yeah, anyway, oh no. You got an outside box that when it rains gets just kind of a friend who ultimately ended up having to have the phone company come and pull new wires and everything, set up whole new boxes in his yard. Ooh. Oof. That's not good. Lightning strikes are never good. Yeah, if it's got that smell, time to just let it ride. Probably time to let it go.
Entering system. Black hole sun.
Okay, so okay, you're okay. Now how do I want to do this? in time, you guys should start picking up more orders. Where are we going? Oh, good. So we're going to build storage in Holy Order. Or Holy Vision. Oh, good. Okay, so we're going to clean out this build storage here. I've got all these build storages that are from stations
Entering
that I
system.
built a long time ago. Let's see. This game is 24 days, 6 hours. So well over 500 hours. 24 times 24. What is that? I can't do that math. I can't do that math. What is it? 24 times 24 plus 6 is 582. Yeah. Yeah, so some of these stations are build storages that I built 200 hours ago, 300 hours ago, then tore them down. Antimatter converters. Okay, so is everybody up to at least there? The reality is I don't think you need advanced composites right now, which is why you're just sitting there, right? Yeah, you're full on. Engine parts. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this. All of you.
Entering system. Holy Vision.
I don't know why coordinates don't always automatically get the new thing. We've got 120 acres, and that's only wired up at the front of the party. The ISP won't pay for a wire run to the rear, which is expensive. So you have a microwave transmitter and internet to my home. Yeah, we live. I don't have 120 acres, but I got 6 acres, and we're on Starlink. So I feel for you. I feel for you really bad. I know exactly what it's like. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, so you've set up a microwave transmitter, which is going to have good line of sight from the one end of the property to the other. But you think that, yeah. So you think it's the transmitter that got struck by lightning. That is. I got to imagine that those aren't cheap to replace. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, before we got on the Starlink, I had a cell phone modem as our ISP. Starlink isn't too bad. I mean, I'm streaming off of it, so it's at least functional. There was briefly for a while, but they kind of got rid of it. Yeah, so they had the data caps, but it only lasted, I want to say, 6 months. Oh yeah, it was really stupid. The way they did it is that you had unlimited data from like 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. So you could have as much data as you want during those hours, but then you had a terabyte available during the other hours. And like I said, they only left that in place for 6 to 8 months, which makes me think that they were spending more time tracking the usage than the money that they were earning off of the data cap overages. Because I've gone over a terabyte and have not been charged anymore. But what I did have set up for at least a while was a Steam caching server, where I could basically tell it to pull that down in the middle of the night. Yeah, I think we're paying pretty much the same. My up is not 250. We can sometimes get 250 down, but our up is maybe 25, 50 on a really good day. I'm definitely not playing competitive multiplayer games, that's for certain. Yep. And that the kids are in the other room. Like the kids play multiplayer games all the time. Like, you know, they're playing Helldivers right now, so it's like there's enough bandwidth. For what it is, it's pretty good. About the only thing that I don't appreciate is the fact that I have to send Elon Musk money every month. But you win some, you lose some. What are we on? Field coils. Once you guys can get to 3, you've got a lot more available to you.
Entering system. Black hole sun.
I've forgotten, what ship am I on right now? Oh, okay. Field coils got 3, food rations got 3, general. These are gonna be easy, just put you back in. Move you, put you back in. This is the part that's annoying, because you occasionally have to do this, and I don't know what causes this, and it's done this ever since the beginning, actually. All right, you can go trade.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Gonna remove you, add you. But yeah, we live rural. We live kind of we're about, I don't know, we're maybe 2 hours from downtown in the city. So it's nice and it's quiet. We're out basically in the farmland. And we got ourselves a small place. Nothing special. 120-year-old farmhouse. You know, so there's the quirks that come with that too. Let's see, metallic microlattice. Ooh, is a ranch. You have enough cattle to qualify for the tax benefit. Cool. We have 2 chickens. We used to have 40, but the flock slowly met their untimely demise because of just stupidity in their chickens. They don't lie. They don't have good self-preservation. We're definitely not. We're not trying to go pro or professional or anything like that. But my wife does. She's a gardener, so she's got a pretty big garden going on. Like I said, she had chickens for a while. I think she said she's going to take a year or 2 off before she gets some more after these last 2 die. And then every now and then she talks about getting a goat or something, and I kind of just look at her and I go like, all right, whatever you want to do. I work in IT. I'm not a hands-on person. Let's see here. Alright, you are shield components.
The ship will be undocking.
Nice. The guy who's actually across the street from us, I feels weird calling a dirt road a street, but basically the guy literally who's got the property right across the road from us, he does Angus beef. And so we've occasionally woken up in the morning with a calf hanging out in the front yard, just sitting there, standing there looking kind of dumb and stupid and not quite sure what they did. You raise longhorns? Cool. Yeah, I've never actually sat and counted, but I think he's got... Let's see, I think he's got at least 80. Yeah, I think he's got at least 80 along this road. And then I don't know how far he's got along the other road. But yeah, he's got quite a bit of property, and like he's got a huge section out back that's just alfalfa. So he's always out there during the summer, and he basically lets the cattle free graze in sort of one section, and then he's got another section that's just alfalfa that he basically continues to just cut, and then that's what he uses over winter. Get that tax break. Hey, are they paying you not to grow corn yet? Wasn't that the thing when we were kids? Government's paying you to not grow corn? Smart chips. Okay, everyone is starting... Okay, so this was the right way to do this. Taking a little while, but... You've got all 3 turret components. And... You've got all 3 weapon components. Okay. Turret components. Where are you? You're... there. Do I have turret components here? I have turret components there. I have turret components down here. I have turret components down there. And I have target components there. Did somebody come and try to steal my advanced composites? Did you steal advanced composites? No, they're just kind of hanging out there. Okay, you say there are no drone components within 3... I don't believe you. Yeah, you're just being stupid. There's drone components down there. And you can get there just fine. You're waiting on the diplomacy update to start a new one? Yeah, I opted into the beta here. So we're kind of checking that out as well. Hey, Commander Lorzak Bones, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. All right, I'm gonna have you. Do I have enough now? Oh, your level of influence is now medium. Okay, I can focus on status quo. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. Let's see if we can get a little bit more influence. Influence. Rewards low to medium. Influence is medium to high. Here, we're gonna have you. Oh, downtime. I can't do it again. Okay. Is there another one that I can get? Improved relations. Doing good. Preparing for your next run. Logos and stuff. The X universe is treating me well. We have become Space Bezos. Yet again. Even though I always tell myself I'm never going. This is the run that I'm not going to be Space Bezos, and then I become Space Bezos. We've got some terraforming going on here in memory of Prophet. The Xenon kind of went Ravage. Hey there, right fella. You're new to X400 Foundations. Can you ask some questions? You absolutely ask any question you want. This place, I love questions. And you're doing timelines missions and you're a bit stuck on one. So yeah, tell me what's going. But yeah. But we have a long-term goal that we're ultimately going to go to war with the Terrans. So I've also started a trade station here so that I can start having a small amount of wares start to funnel down to this area. I think what I want to do, and I've been thinking about this war plan for a while. This gate right here in Terran space is where basically if we can choke them off here at this gate, they're gonna starve because they've got no resources at all in the inner planets. But I don't want to just charge in from Getsufune into the asteroid belt first. Instead, what I'm thinking of doing is using PIO space to kind of set up a staging ground. We're going to get a trade station here. And then I might build an equipment dock at some point. But we're going to stage a fleet here in Brennan's Triumph. We're actually going to go in and we're going to start wreaking havoc in the Oort Cloud and Pluto. The thought is that that'll draw.
Game entering Grand Exchange 4.
And I might even come in here. We might start doing some hit and runs I might do some hit and runs in Jupiter. Try to draw the fleets out of the asteroid belt, because Terrans keep the asteroid belt pretty decently guarded. I mean, look at this. Flight rules of police or something. Okay, and the tourists open the map, check the flight rules of police or something like that. Is this possible? Okay, you're on a mission to kill one target, and to get better score, you must kill it without police notice. Let's flip over timelines. Let's see which mission it is. Do you know which graph it is? Which episode or which mission? We'll pull it up. We'll take a look.
Game saved.
Yes. Yes. The Terrans are jerks and they need to be dealt with. So anyway, big plan. I'm probably still at least 50 to 100 hours away from actually executing it, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll do that a little later. Graph 3, Mission 4. All right, let's pull up Graph 3, Mission 4, and let's see what it is. Orioles timelines. Graph 3, Mission 4. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
Expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Thank you for the
Exploring
follow.
History or writing
Thank you for
it.
the follow. I appreciate that.
Whichever it is, I'm here for it.
Alright, we're going this way. Hey guys, you can just ignore me. Yeah. Alright. Graph 3, Mission 4. Let's see what we got. Graph 3, Mission 4. Okay, so I've only gotten 1 star on it as well. So, ambush a traitor using precise timing and appropriate tools to eliminate the pilot while remaining undetected by law enforcement. Okay, alright. So, if a ship is within range of a station, and I think it's around 50 kilometers, they can put out a call for help, and they'll attract the authorities. So,
We have become aware that a fellow subject of the Holy Three-Dimensionality is no longer performing their assigned function optimally. As decreed by the Priest Duke, it is your honor to take him out, so that he may be replaced with someone more genetically well-suited to the task.
Okay, who's worse, the Paranid or the Terrans?
Measures, and so your assigned duty calls for subtlety. Do not bring undue attention to your work.
Sure.
Watch your target. Plan your approach. Strike when the opportunity arises.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna pause. Okay, so it says observe your target and plan your attack. Map. All right, cool. All right. Okay, so basically, what it's telling you, what is going on is that, and these advanced satellites are also helping. If you attack this trader within any distance of these stations here, they're gonna call the authorities and they're gonna come after you. So this particular mission is actually more about patience and just biding your time and waiting until maybe he comes and he's flying through this area or something like that, right? Or whatnot. So let's see if we have any information about him. We have no, I want information about this guy. All right. He's got a transporter crew. We don't know anything about him. All right, let's go.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's go follow him. Let's see. Ooh, I've got some missiles. What do we got on our ship? We've got 2 laser towers, friend foe mine, 4 satellites, and then we got tracking launchers. You did it once, but you want to get a better score. And so when you got the score, was it because the police noticed you? Was that why you got the bad score? Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I think the secret to this one, and again, I only got 1 star, so I didn't try hard. I think that this one is to actually just follow this guy until, well, you know what? We can kind of guess what he's going to do. So if he's going to come here, he's either picking up or dropping off.
Autopilot disengaged.
There's not a lot going on around here. There's a solar power plant. A wharf. Oh, these are mine. Okay, yeah. All right, so these satellites are mine. I was wrong. I thought these satellites were the pyramids. So these satellites are ours. So yeah, I think the secret there is, I think, to basically follow them until that ship is somewhere kind of out here way in the void. But let's see if we can do this.
Autopilot disengaged.
All right. That's not our guy.
Autopilot
The ship takes the blue road when he comes back from the station. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, so there he is. Might be the hardest mission for most players who these days have little to no patience.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, like I remember back in like X3, some of those find and kill ship missions. You could spend hours on those trying to find them. All right, where are you gonna go? Have you noticed, right fella, if the they always follow the same path? I am curious where they're going. Most of the time. Here's something you might try. Okay, so if he always does this, how many laser towers did we come armed with? one idea
Disengaged.
that might be interesting is okay, so if we know that they're going to go to the mining outpost and then they're going to come back and most likely head to the solar power plant, maybe one thing you could do is you got 2 laser towers and 8 friend foe mines. And while he's heading over there, you come over here and basically set a little trap with these laser towers and these friend foe mines. You mark him as hostile. And so that when he comes out of here, you've got a bunch of mines and laser towers that are going to turn around and do the job for you. And in fact, I kind of like that idea. So you know what? Let's just go restart it. Let's see if we can make that happen. Yeah, the mine will explode only when the target is close. Especially since a friend-foe mine will seek out targets that are hostile to you. And it's
we have become aware that a fellow subject of the
the regular
mines
mines.
is no longer performing their...
Alright. Alright, so first off, we are going to just mark you as hostile. You are now hostile. And I want to go here.
Engaged.
And let's see if you actually follow the plan. Yeah, alright. I'm liking this. By the way, you're from Spain and your English isn't the best. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
My Spanish is very, very, very rusty. I haven't spoken any Spanish since high school. But we'll make it work. We'll make this work. Alright, so I'm going to deploy a laser tower right here. That's so true. And then we'll come over here and let's come over here
Engine stopped.
and we'll do another laser tower. And now let's turn this way. The nice thing is, we know he's got to come through here. Let's see if this works. It works, it's great. Military from foe mind. But yeah, we're laying a nice trap here. Yep, right on cue, right on target. He's headed over to that station. Over here. of these. I got 4 more. What happened? What? I failed to kill the target. You got far away the target and the target changed the route. But no, he's right there. All right, let's. All right, let's restart. All right, let's try this again.
Travel mode activated.
My first X game was X2. I picked it up when I was on a business trip in, oh geez, 2004. I was in Texas for like 3 weeks and I had my weekends free, and so like one day I went and got lunch and I stopped in an Office Depot or something like that, Staples or something like that. And X2 was sitting on the shelf. I'd never heard of it, didn't know anything about it, but it was space games, and I had loved X-Wing and TIE Fighter and whatnot. So I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I'm at 3,500 hours in X4. I have no idea how many hours I have in the other ones. All right. Tens of thousands. Oh my gosh. Right? And is it X3? X3 Terror Conflict? X3 Albion Prelude? Right? The only one I never put a ton of time into was Rebirth. Obviously, a lot of reasons for that, but I can say I have finished at least the main plot. I completed the main plot, and I actually completed the main plot earlier this year. What's interesting about replaying that game? So here's the thing. What's interesting about replaying X Rebirth, especially today, having put thousands of hours into X4, is that
Autopilot engaged.
so many of the seeds were planted in Rebirth, right? There's a lot of mechanics, a lot of things that are actually in Rebirth, right? Just a lot clunkier.
Engine stopped.
Okay. I don't get why you failed me.
Travel mode activated. Autopilot engaged.
We're gonna try to set that trap again. Because now you've put a challenge down for me, and I need to figure out how to do it. Yeah. I think safe scumming in timelines kind of also defeats the purpose. I enjoyed timelines. I know a lot of the people in the community did not like timelines at all. I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was something different. And gave me... Just gave me some different challenges. I liked it. All right, we're just going to dump all this out here right now. In fact, we're going to pause while we dump this all out here. So... yes and no. I honestly don't know if there is an easy way to get into X4 at all. Just due to the nature of how big and complex it is, you know. If you're, yeah, you can learn some of the mechanics. I think timelines would probably be great at about like maybe a 15 to 20 hour mark after you've sort of done some of the basic tutorials and you've tried some of the, you've actually tried to do some stuff. Then you come back to timelines and play those missions. All right, let's... Oh, he's coming. I almost always do the Empire Builder. All right, let's see if our trap works.
Vanguard.
Wow, didn't work at all. Well, that kind of didn't work. Suboptimal. All right, but you know what? He is going this way. Oh, I forgot to mark him as hostile. That's why the trap didn't work. Anybody know how to shoot missiles with a keyboard? I only ever play with my joysticks. Yep, this isn't gonna work.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open. Reporting your critical defense. Affirmative.
Yep.
Be gone.
I just don't know how to fire it. Like, I don't know how to fire the, I thought it was R? Maybe it's R?
Travel mode is not possible.
Well, nuts. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to pass this one. Because the police are not happy with me. Anyway, I think this is the secret to doing this mission. Yeah, I think I think if I had marked it hostile, I think if I had remembered to mark it hostile, I think that would have worked for us. So yeah, I think that's it. Go ahead, give it a try. Yeah, I'm just gonna return to the Nexus. I wonder why that middle one died. I'm wondering if the ship got destroyed through some weird
What was that about?
glitch.
Need to dive back in soon.
How have I done overall? Yeah. Yeah. In fact, one of these let's see, which is, I think it's one of these. You're supposed to go you're attacking a big ship, and it's just you and like a couple other people, and your ship like almost always gets blown up. And the first time I played it, I was floating in space in the spacesuit, but the ship was still there and I was still alive, and I realized I had some spacesuit bombs, so I actually launched in a desperate measure. I threw a spacesuit bomb at a turret, and I blew it up, and I got and Timelines gives you points for doing that, which is hilarious. It means that they actually knew you were not gonna survive in that ship. So yeah, that was pretty funny. So yeah. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go check with my wife. Alrighty. According to her, dinner's about 10 minutes out. So instead of hanging around in this little ship, let's go. Where do we want to go? Go to headquarters.
Entering system. Memory of Prophet.
Okay, so general lay of the land is this. Xenons basically took over all of Split space. Split are basically down to this one sector. I came in and I took these three over and have set up some defenses. This is the this is a defense station that is nothing but missile turrets and and I'm using closed loop to just build missiles. And so these things are just basically gigantic missile stations. And so these three sectors here, these three sectors are basically feeding my entire empire. Layout is sort of, this is the raw material stuff, right? So ore, water, you know. So we truck all the, it's really weird. It's kind of backwards, but we truck all the raw materials up into here. This is the local trade station where everybody just kind of brings stuff into. And then it kind of, and we got our sort of our middle level wares, all the stuff in the middle. And then we have the high-tech stuff over here. So this is sort of the end finished goods stuff. But then this trade station here is sort of the big trade station. This is my personal shipyard. So whenever I need ships or the ship replacement happens, that comes from there. Our Grand Exchange, this one is our money printer. Not that at $1.7 billion I actually need money, but this one here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what happened. What I have found is that actually all you need to do is ignore the split. I started this game and I probably spent the first 100 hours or so. I was just playing down here in down here and in the Pyramid space. And I didn't even go up in there for quite a while. It just wasn't part of what I was doing. And I've noticed that every time that I've just ignored that north section of the map, Xenon always they steamroll. Without, that's not really true. There really isn't a variable that affects the Xenon aggressiveness. It's more about the randomness of like station placement, right? So like if the start places a defense platform here, right? They're gonna have there's gonna be more they're gonna have a harder time coming through here. It's more a function of what happens and then how they move across, right? The Zyarth are basically set up that if you don't interact with them, they're too weak and they can't survive. I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit in there. I'm sure that the randomness on like how frequent they go out on raiding runs and other stuff like that, but it's going to be a lot more dependent on just the state of the universe, right? If there's not a good, if I got rid of my defense platform here, they'd come streaming out of here and they'd take over Hatikva's choice, right? And that's gonna affect how the Xenon get through the galaxy more than anything else. Xenon aggressiveness is more of a byproduct of the state of everything else. Anyway, what were we doing? We got something going on here. I'll be honest. When they introduced the ship replacement, that was a game changer for these for me being able to do one of these gigantic saves. Because without the automatic ship replacement, too much micromanaging. Plus, this whole game is vanilla. Let's see. Yeah, I've in fact I played with that mod, the ship replacement one, where you could basically call a captain and tell the captain to replace ships. I remember that one. Played with that a few years ago. This one, this particular save has sort of been a do everything vanilla. Like all of these people who are 5 stars, all vanilla. All vanilla. But my manager of this station is still just kind of weak. Okay, you are getting a little better. Well, you finally got some Computronic substrate. 37 of them. Anyway, the way the logistics kind of work is, the idea is that all the goods kind of flow down this way, and then they come out through Slacker's Sanctuary. I don't know if you knew this, but you can rename your sectors as well. The first stop everything ends up at is this Hatikva's Choice trading station. And once that's there, they start to flow around. I've got this trading station down here. Yes, you can rename sectors. So, easiest way to do that is click the sector here, and there you go. Anyway, I gotta get going. So I will be back later.